Concours d'Elegance. We're at the Saratoga Automobile Museum. We just paid Hemmings for our admission. They're showing off Mustangs inside. DeSoto's on the outside. DeSoto. What is a DeSoto? A DeSoto is a Highline Plymouth Dodge, step below the Chrysler, the Imperial. It's a fire sweep. It might have a Hemi head red Ram. I can't keep up with my Chryslers, but when's the last time you saw a DeSoto in fire engine red with spinners, dice, and wide white walls? And it's beautifully restored, and it's got the right sheen, and it's got a perfect finish on the exhaust manifolds. This is a high-end restoration. You got to be careful when you buy stuff online. You never know what you're getting. They all look good in the pictures. Like where that mirror is, sitting on the edge of the dash. It's a day-night mirror. It's got bucket seats and a center console and one-touch power steering, power brakes, and a hand emergency brake. A DeSoto Sportsman with fins, tail fins. What were they thinking? Kennedy for president, Seabees build for your Navy, Pearl Harbor, Hawaii, Honolulu, Route 66, and the San Francisco cable cars. What a beauty. Actually, look underneath. Looks like a million-point restoration to me. But those big nuts and bolts, and you got to be careful because this one's got some tin welded in. See what I mean? They look like $1 million, but you got to beware. Got to be careful. Beautiful body, hiding a few little defects. We're at the Saratoga Auto Museum. We're letting people know that there's good news and there's bad news. You got to beware. Be careful when you buy something old. It's 50 years old. It's beautiful on the outside, and let's see what this one's hiding. All original Tim. What do I know from Mercedes? This one's a beauty. A 190 SL manual shift with some Dynamat to keep down the resonance. And let me tell you, she's noisy inside that old Corvair of mine. Looks like an older paint job, just like mine. Beware the bubbling. Beware. Like my parking spot? We're making our own car show right here at the entrance to the Saratoga Auto Museum. And welcome to the 2014 Hemmings Concours d'Elegance. They let us in. I don't know how that happened. Hearst equipped. This is a great trailer. Tri-State Pontiac. It's safe to be on the road. The Tiger is in its cage. 65 GTO in I can't think of the name of the color, the lilac color. Jeez, it escapes me right now. This guy's got a couple of them, a 64 and a 65. Tri-State Pontiac. GTO's in its Concours parking spot now. We've got a VW Thing. Remember those? Pretty cool MP wheels. Evening Orchid. And on the Pontiacs, they call the exact same Evening Orchid, 1937 Chevy. They call that exact same color on the Pontiacs. Can't think of the name of it now. Draws a blank. I'll think of it in a minute. We'll go see the Concours. We'll think. Hemmings Motor News 1932-ish Speedster. Wow, I don't even know how to describe this. Electronic speedometer on the drum, transverse leaf spring, Hemmings Motor News flathead powered Eddie Meyer cylinder heads, Hollywood, California. She's pretty authentically old. One little carburetor, an alternator, oil filter, banjo steering wheel, and probably a 5-speed, I would guess. 2-speed overdrive. Right, more front, left, more rear. What the heck is it? It's the Hemmings Great Race, June 20th to 28th, Route 66 from Kirkwood, Missouri. to Santa Monica, California, Ontario, Lake Havasu City, Flagstaff, Santa Fe, Oklahoma City, Amarillo, Elk City, Oklahoma. Slow speeds? I don't know. This thing looks like quite the hot rod. Interesting. Very interesting. A bit of this and a bit of that. And these folks drive it. Huh. I like that seat. It's stepped. Real wire wheels and a real flathead. Can't tell you too much about this, except that it looks pretty cool. Yeah, we drive them. 4-wheel drum brakes, halogen headlights, Maxtel halogen H4s with a 32 Ford grill shell. And there are beautiful cars here at the Concours, or noisy generators cranking away to keep the ice cream cold. And whatever else they're serving. Corned beef, shaved ribeye, portobello spin, arugula. What? Alrighty. We're gonna go look at the GTOs and the Corvettes and the Skylark Grand Sports. I've got a 66 like that. Maybe this guy wants to buy it and have a 65 and a 66, because mine's gotta go. I've got too many cars and I'll never get around to it. This one's got buckets and console. Mine's a bench seat loaded with options. Air conditioning, power windows, power seat, tilt steering, AM, FM, chrome dress-up kit. Beautiful color. A lot better shape than mine, that's for sure.